Did you know that the iconic Egyptian goddess Isis was also considered an oracle, a divine source of wisdom and prophecy? That's just the tip of the iceberg in this land of pharaohs and pyramids. Oracles were deeply embedded in every aspect of Egyptian life, influencing decisions both big and small. They were sought after for guidance on everything from matters of love and fertility to the fate of the kingdom itself. These mystical beings acted as intermediaries between the human and the divine, offering insights into the mysteries of existence through various methods like interpreting dreams, reading the stars, or communicating with spirits. Today, we are going to unravel the enigma of the oracles in ancient Egypt, shedding light on their powers, practices, and profound impact on society. Get ready to be amazed by these extraordinary individuals who unlocked the secrets of the universe and shaped the course of history. Hey everyone, welcome to the Night Forge. But first, if you find our videos interesting and would like to support us in creating more of this content, don't forget to stay tuned. Your support means everything to us. Now let's embark on this incredible journey back in time. Ancient oracles have fascinated humanity for centuries. These individuals possessed a unique ability to tap into the mysteries of the universe, providing glimpses into the future or hidden truths about the present. Among the most renowned oracles throughout history are those found in ancient Egypt, a civilization that revered the divine and the power of prediction. In today's video, we will explore the concept of oracles in ancient Egypt, delving into their origins, methods, and the profound impact they had on Egyptian society. Join us as we uncover the secrets of these enigmatic figures who played a pivotal role in shaping the beliefs and practices of one of the world's most influential civilizations. Egypt, a cradle of civilization, gave rise to many mysteries and wonders, one of which was the concept of oracles. Oracles were believed to be individuals who could communicate with the gods, receiving messages and prophecies that offered guidance to mortals. In ancient Egypt, oracles were highly respected and sought after for their ability to provide insight into the unknown. One of the most famous oracles in ancient Egypt was that of Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood. She was considered the epitome of feminine power and wisdom, and her oracles were highly influential. Another well-known oracle was that of the god Amun, whose temple at Karnak was a major center of religious activity. Here, priests known as Amun priests served as oracles, delivering prophecies and messages to those who came seeking guidance. The methods employed by oracles varied, but common practices included interpreting dreams, reading the stars, and observing animal entrails. Oracles were not merely fortune tellers, but rather intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms. They were believed to possess a special connection to the gods, allowing them to access hidden knowledge and unveil the secrets of the universe. Oracles played a significant role in Egyptian society, influencing important decisions regarding pharaohs, military campaigns, and religious rituals. Pharaohs often consulted oracles for guidance on matters of state, while individuals from all walks of life sought their counsel on personal issues. The oracle's influence permeated every aspect of Egyptian culture, shaping beliefs, customs, and traditions. Oracles in ancient Egypt were not solitary practitioners, but were often part of a larger religious establishment. They were typically associated with temples or other sacred sites, where they performed their rituals and delivered prophecies. The oracle's authority was often linked to the power and prestige of the deity they represented, and their pronouncements carried considerable weight within the community. It is important to note that oracles in ancient Egypt were not considered fortune tellers in the modern sense. Rather, they were seen as channels of divine wisdom, and their prophecies were intended to guide and enlighten those who received them. Oracles were deeply respected members of society, and their knowledge and abilities were highly valued. In conclusion, oracles played a significant role in ancient Egyptian society. These individuals who could communicate with the gods were highly respected and sought after for their ability to provide guidance and insight into the mysteries of the universe. From Isis to Amun, the oracles of ancient Egypt delivered prophecies that influenced important decisions and shaped the course of history. Their methods, which included dream interpretation, star reading, and animal sacrifice, were rooted in a deep understanding of the spiritual realm. Oracles were not merely fortune tellers, but divine messengers, and their influence pervaded every aspect of ancient Egyptian culture. Now that we've explored the oracles of ancient Egypt, let's turn our attention to another fascinating aspect of divination, namely prophetic portals. These mysterious gateways are said to possess the ability to transport individuals to different times and dimensions, offering glimpses into the past, present, and future. One of the most famous prophetic portals is located in the ancient Greek city of Delphi, where the Oracle of Delphi delivered prophecies that were highly influential in the ancient world. Another purported portal can be found at Stonehenge, the prehistoric monument in England, which is believed to have served as a gateway to other realms. Prophets and portals are also featured in various religious texts and traditions. For example, the Bible refers to the prophet Elisha, who was said to have been taken up into heaven in a whirlwind, suggesting a possible prophetic portal experience. Similarly, the Quran mentions the Saa, a supernatural being that can travel through portals or burrows to deliver messages from God. According to some theories, prophetic portals are connected to ley lines, which are invisible energy currents that run across the Earth's surface. These portals are thought to open at certain times and locations, allowing individuals to access different dimensions or timelines. It is also believed that certain individuals, such as shamans and psychics, have the ability to perceive and interact with prophetic portals. However, it is important to approach this topic with a healthy dose of skepticism. While there are many accounts of prophetic portals, there is no scientific evidence to support their existence. Some of the supposed portals have been debunked as hoaxes, while others remain shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, the concept of prophetic portals continues to capture the imagination of many people around the world. Whether they exist or not, the idea of accessing different realms and encountering otherworldly beings remains a popular theme in literature, film, and spirituality. As we continue to explore the mysteries of divination, it is essential to consider the global legacy of sacred sites like Delphi. Located in ancient Greece, Delphi was once home to the famous Oracle of Delphi, a position held by a woman named Pythia, who was said to be able to deliver prophecies by channeling the god Apollo. Delphi was considered one of the most important religious centers in the ancient world, attracting pilgrims and seekers of wisdom from all over. The Temple of Apollo, which housed the oracle, was a grand structure adorned with magnificent sculptures and dedicated to the god of music, poetry, and prophecy. Visitors would come from far and wide to consult the oracle, seeking guidance on matters of love, war, and politics. The oracle's cryptic pronouncements were believed to hold the key to the future, and her words were carefully interpreted by priests to provide meaning and direction. However, Delphi was not the only place where oracles were revered. Similar practices were found in various cultures throughout history. For example, in the Mayan civilization, the Purple Va tells the story of the prophecy of the seventh day, which foretold the coming of the savior who would restore the world. This prophecy played a significant role in the Mayas' religious beliefs and their anticipation of a messianic figure. Another example is the ancient Chinese text known as the I Ching, or Book of Changes, which contains a system of divination based on the interpretation of hexagrams formed by the arrangement of coins or yarrow stalks. The I Ching was used to gain insight into the natural order of the universe and to make decisions about important matters such as marriage, career, and personal growth. These examples demonstrate that the concept of prophecy and divination was widespread and deeply ingrained in many cultures. Oracles and their predictions were not merely a matter of superstition, but were seen as a way to understand the will of the gods and navigate the complexities of life. Now let's delve into the intriguing topic of oracles in the East, particularly in ancient China. China has a rich history of divination, and its influence can be seen in various aspects of its culture, from traditional medicine to art and literature. One of the most widely practiced forms of divination in China is face reading, which involves examining the shape, color, and other features of a person's face to determine their character, personality, and even predict their future. According to traditional Chinese beliefs, each part of the face corresponds to different organs and elements, and imbalances or irregularities can indicate health problems, emotional issues, or karmic influences. Face readers use their knowledge of facial features and the 5 elements to provide insights into a person's life path and potential challenges. Another form of divination that has deep roots in Chinese culture is the use of the I Ching, or Book of Changes, which is one of the oldest and most influential texts in Chinese history. The I Ching is a system of divination that uses a series of 64 hexagrams to reveal hidden patterns and principles underlying the natural world and human affairs. These hexagrams are created by arranging 6 lines, each representing a different element and phase of change. By casting yarrow stalks or coins, one can obtain a hexagram that provides guidance and insight into their situation. The I Ching is used for a wide range of purposes, including self-reflection, decision-making, and predicting future outcomes. In addition to these practices, ancient Chinese culture also had a strong emphasis on geomancy, which is the practice of determining the energy and fortune of a particular location based on its physical features and surrounding environment. This practice was used in the selection of burial sites, the planning of cities, and the construction of buildings. Geomancers believed that the earth emitted an energy that could be harnessed for good or bad fortune, and they sought to align human activities with the natural flow of energy to promote harmony and prosperity. These examples illustrate the central role that divination played in shaping ancient Chinese culture. From face reading to the use of the I Ching and geomancy, the Chinese sought to understand the hidden patterns and principles governing the universe and their place within it. Finally, let's talk about oracles and African traditions. Africa is a vast continent with diverse cultures and beliefs, and oracles play an important role in many of its indigenous traditions. One notable example is the Oracle of Osogbo, located in Nigeria. This oracle is associated with the deity Osun, who is revered as a goddess of fertility, beauty, and the protector of pregnant women. The Oracle of Osogbo is believed to be able to communicate with Osun and provide guidance and protection to those who consult her. The tradition dates back several centuries and is said to have originated with the Yoruba people. Another well-known oracle in African traditions is the Zimbabwe bird oracle, which is associated with the ruins of Great Zimbabwe. This ancient city was once the capital of the Kingdom of Zimbabwe and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Zimbabwe bird oracle is said to have been consulted by the kings of Zimbabwe for guidance and prophecy. According to legend, the oracle takes the form of a giant bird that appears at important moments in the country's history to deliver messages and warnings. In addition to these specific oracles, divination and prophecy are integral to many African religions and belief systems. Traditional healers, known as diviners or medicine men, play a crucial role in society by diagnosing illnesses and providing treatments that often involve rituals, herbs, and spiritual interventions. Divination is used to identify the root causes of illness or misfortune, which may be attributed to factors such as witchcraft, ancestral spirits, or imbalances in the flow of vital energy. Through divination, the diviner can determine the appropriate course of action to restore balance and well-being. These practices highlight the deep-rooted importance of oracles and divination in African cultures. Oracles serve as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms, providing guidance, prophecy, and healing. They are integral to the religious and spiritual practices of many African communities and continue to thrive despite the influence of modern society. Overall, oracles have played a significant role in shaping human history and culture. From the oracles of ancient Egypt to prophetic portals, Chinese divination, and African oracles, these individuals and practices have left an indelible mark on society. While the concept of oracles may seem shrouded in mystery and sometimes controversial, their enduring presence throughout history and across cultures is a testament to the human desire to seek wisdom, guidance, and a deeper understanding of the world around us. That concludes our exploration of the mystical oracles that have captivated humanity throughout history. We've delved into the ancient Egyptian oracles and their profound influence on society, uncovered the enigmatic world of prophetic portals and their connection to ancient sites like Delphi. We've also examined the rich traditions of divination in ancient China and Africa, highlighting the diverse ways in which oracles have shaped cultures worldwide. Each oracle we've encountered offers a unique perspective on the mysteries of the universe and the human condition. Together, they form a tapestry of foresight woven across time and space, connecting us to the ancient practices and beliefs of our ancestors. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, subscribe to join us on our upcoming adventures. As always, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our world. Until next time, farewell.